On our holiday trip, she said, I met someone new who makes me feel alive. I planned to propose, but she saved me a fortune. Later, she came back begging and crying after that someone cheated on her. I remember exactly how the cold wind hit my face when she said that line. We were standing near the balcony of the cabin I rented for the proposal weekend. I even had the ring in my jacket pocket, the one I spent 3 months saving up for. She didn't know that. She just stared at the snow like she was in some dramatic movie and said she met a guy at her new yoga studio who understood her soul. I didn't even know a soul needed understanding, but apparently mine wasn't doing the job. I didn't argue, I didn't beg, I didn't say one angry word. I just nodded, told her I hoped she found whatever she was looking for, and went inside to quietly pack the ring away. The silence that followed was so heavy it felt like it had weight. She left the next morning, didn't even finish breakfast. I drove home alone, canceled the florist, returned the custom sign that said, "Will you marry me?" and told my parents the trip didn't go as planned. My dad hugged me. My mom cried harder than I did. For weeks, I felt like I was living someone else's leftover life, walking through routines that didn't belong to me anymore. I'd wake up and reach for someone who wasn't there, then remind myself she chose excitement over stability. She kept posting pictures with the new guy, calling him her unexpected miracle, like she discovered a new planet. Meanwhile, I was rediscovering silence and how peaceful it could be. Then one night, almost 2 months later, I heard a knock on my apartment door. It was past 10 p.m. When I opened it, there she was, mascara streaks, hoodie that didn't belong to her, hands shaking. She didn't even say hello. She just collapsed onto the floor sobbing, saying, "He cheated on me with someone from his gym. I was stupid. I was so stupid. Please, can we talk?" Her voice cracked like it hurt just to breathe. I stood there, leaning on the door frame, feeling nothing. No heartbreak, no anger, just clarity. I asked her one simple question. Why me? Not in a dramatic way, genuinely. Why come back to the man she threw away for someone who made her feel alive? She kept crying, saying I was the only person who ever truly loved her, that she finally realized what she threw away, that she wanted to fix everything. She talked like she was reading from a script she wished she had memorized months earlier. She reached for my hand like old times. I stepped back. Something in her eyes broke even more when I didn't let her touch me. I told her the truth. I did love you, enough to want forever, but you didn't want steady. You wanted exciting, and you found out the hard way that exciting doesn't mean loyal. She shook her head, begging harder, promising therapy, promising effort, promising anything that sounded like redemption. But all her promises felt like they were for the version of me she remembered, not the one standing in front of her now. I had rebuilt myself while she was busy losing herself, so I gave her the only closure I had left. You didn't just break my heart, I said. You broke the future I was ready to give you, and I'm done fixing things I didn't break. She cried harder, sinking into the hallway like her legs couldn't hold her anymore. I closed the door gently, not slamming it. Quiet revenge always hits deeper because it doesn't scream, it lets the silence echo. The funny part, the ring I bought got repurposed. I sold it and used the money for a solo trip to Japan. I walked under cherry blossoms, ate ramen at midnight, visited temples, and realized something wild. Peace feels more alive than chaos ever could. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel like I lost anything. I felt like I dodged something.